Hey friends, how are you? Hope you're well and you've had a good week. Mine has been okay. It's been busy actually. I had a friend staying last weekend, so that was lovely to do. We didn't do anything. She was just really tired. A lot of things going on in her life, so we just sort of had quiet time in the house, watched TV, chatted, slept. Just things like that. So that was really nice. And then on Tuesday, I ventured into Edinburgh and met my friend for lunch. But before that, we went to a new bookshop to me, which is called Toppings, and it is beautiful. I'm going to insert footage at the very end of this video so you can see what Toppings is like. It is beautiful. Or if I remember, I can't think of splicing this. I just wouldn't do it. No, I can't splice a video and do it that way. So at the end of this video, you'll see footage of Toppings. It is just a beautiful bookshop, and yes, I got some books. I'll do the book haul at the end of this video as well. So we did that and had a nice lunch as well, so that was good. Quiet day Wednesday, then Thursday, more of the laptop saga. I actually took the whole laptop in and spoke into the shop and spoke to one of the guys that I know that works there, and he's like, they're going to be lucky to be able to actually get you a charger for it, because it's just they don't have many around, and because it's such an older model. So I was like, okay. He said, you need to clear this. And then and I'm like, right, okay. So I came home on Thursday and I actually cleared my laptop, completely cleared it, and then put a big sticker on the back of it, on the front of it, going, do not return to factory settings, because there's one program on my laptop that I need or want to keep. And then yesterday, Mum and I went back in, because I thought, I don't really want people I don't know coming to my door going, we're from whichever place it is, we're here to pick up your laptop. And I'm like, how do I know that you're from where you're saying you're from? So what I did was I just went in yesterday, spoke to my friend again, and he's like, yeah, I'll take it, no problem. So he got all all packaged up and everything. So just gotta wait and see what happens. If they can't get me a charger, basically because I have one of these care packages that I pay for, I would get a new computer. So that's fine. And I saw the brand new one of the one I have, and I'm like, oh, that looks so nice, but I don't know. So very kindly, Mum has said that I can use her laptop, which is a slightly newer version of the one I have that's gone into the shop. I can use her laptop to do videos, so I'm really grateful to her, because I've got a few that I want to get out within the next couple of weeks. So hopefully it should only take 7 days for them to decide what to do with my laptop. It could be longer, I don't know, but we shall be using Mum's at the moment, which is really generous of her. So yeah, so that's kind of my week. I am tired now, I have to say. So driving in and out has been, but yeah. So it's definitely going to be it's not really a quiet weekend. But I'll say more about that at the end. So reading wise, I've had a fairly decent week. I finished a novel proposal by Denise Hunter. I will say more that I need to do a video review of that. So I then picked up, where is it? The Backup Plan by Shalvis. I enjoyed this one. I gave it 4 out of 5, I think. Yeah, I gave it 4 out of 5. So we meet 3 people who have inherited a falling apart at the seams old Wild West B&B. So there's Alice, there's her one's best friend Lauren, and then there is Knox. And Knox was the guy that broke Alice's heart. Now, the lady that lives in the rundown B&B is actually Lauren's grandmother, or great-grandmother. I think it's her grandmother. And for some reason, Lauren's father, when things happened, turned around to his mother and said, don't ever contact us again. So this is kind of her way of making things up to Lauren. Alice and Knox have both lived at the rundown B&B when it was in its heyday, for various reasons, and they all have like a bond with the inn, but the three of them have become estranged, and there's tension in the air, etc. And it's like, right, we have a month to renovate this B&B and decide what we're going to do with it. They write a list of rules out, and they're supposed to follow them. Some get broken, some get kept, and it's just the story of them renovating not only the B&B, but actually renovating their friendships and their bonds with each other and with other people within the town as well. It was really well written. I really liked it. Alice, she had so much to overcome in many ways, and I think she's the one that grew most from the experience, but I think they all had growth within it. I really liked Lauren because she was bubbly, and yes, things got her down, but she tried not to let other people see that, which I thought was is a brilliant, really nice trait to have. Not everyone can do that, and in some ways it's good, but in other ways you need people to know that you're not feeling okay. You need people to know that you need help or you're struggling. I think there is a balance to be had in that. Knox was probably the most level of all of them, but he still had his gremlins to overcome, and he still needed to feel wanted and needed, and he still had a tie as well to the inn that he wanted to develop more. And I think that's what they all discovered, that although there's a tie to themselves, there's also the tie to the B&B that was way more important as well. Not way more important, but it was very, very important to them, and it's not something they could just go, the month's up, we're going, sort of thing. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a good read. I'm consulting my wee book. I then read The Christmas Village by Annie Raines. So in this we meet Lucy, and Lucy has come back to her childhood home in Somerset Lake because her mum wasn't well, and she basically nursed her mother through her last sort of year or months, and her mother has now passed on, and Lucy is drowning in debt, and it's not her debt, it's her mum's debt. Her mum, in her kind of last years before she took seriously ill, had got a lot of work done in the house, and Lucy can't understand why, but it seems that everybody's now wanting their money, and Lucy's like, I don't have the money, I'm a midwife, I don't have that money, but she has to try and find a way to pay it off. So she decides that every year that their sort of lane where the houses are, the homeowners have this competition for the best decorated lawn. Her parents have won this year in, year out. So she decides, well, there's a cash prize for it. If I win it, then fine, I can get into the new year debt free. So she starts thinking about this, but then it's like, I don't know, I really can't. And then over their garage, there's an apartment, and she thinks, well, I'll rent that out and I can get some money coming in. And the person that rents it out is Miles, who is one of the local deputies, and he's saving up to buy his own place. But Miles and Lucy were engaged at one point when they were like 17, 18, and they split up. And Lucy is like, he really did break her heart, and she thought they were, a forever couple, but things happened. And that is explained throughout in the book why things happened. But anyway, he comes to live in the apartment up above, and he decides he's going to help Lucy win the best lawn competition. There are a couple of sticking points for that as well, which I'm not going to explain. And there's also somebody within the town who is obviously very upset about Christmas, doesn't want Christmas happening, and is going around doing vandalism. on various properties and various Christmassy things. So Miles was trying to find out who that is. Lucy has a great set of friends who are there for her, who help her along, and who, you know, encourage her as she's doing all the things that she's doing. She has a great set of clients who really like her and, you know, enjoy working with her. And it's the clients that kind of help things in some ways change things for her in a certain aspect of her life. I liked the growing friendship with Lucy and Miles. I thought it was really, really nice. It was well done, them rekindling, you know, the relationship, but it was a different relationship now that they're a lot older. They obviously had a lot of things to work through, but no, I really, really enjoyed this. It was a really good read, and I'm definitely going to be reading more from Annie Raines. So I read that. I then read on my Kindle A Sprinkle of Spring by Melissa McClone. I'm not going to say anything because that has to be a review video, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that's me kind of caught up with what I have been reading this week. So it's been a good week. So we've had 4 books read, which is great, and I'm about to start one and I'm almost halfway through another. So I'm about to start at some point this weekend. It started with A Vegas Wedding by Jessica Gilmore. This is my sort of Mills and Boon pick for this month, so that's good. And then I've started A Guernsey Girl at the Chalet School by Amy Fletcher. This is another one of the Chalet School fill-ins, so I've got that to read, so I should get that finished probably today, possibly. So that's kind of what I've been reading and what I plan to read over the weekend. If you give me two ticks, I will grab the books I got this week. Okay, I'm back. As you can see, so the 2 books that I bought in Toppings were both. One was a title buy. Well, both were sort of a title buy, and also probably cover buys as well. So the first one was Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead. So let me read the back. From her days as a wild child in Prohibition America to the blitz and glitz of wartime London, from the rugged shores of New Zealand to a lonely ice cliff in Antarctica, Marion Graves is driven by the need for freedom and danger. Determined to live an independent life, she resists the pull of her childhood sweetheart, but it is an obsession with flight that consumes her most. On the verge of fulfilling her greatest ambition, to circumnavigate the globe from pole to pole, Marion crash lands in a perilous wilderness of ice. Over half a century later, travelled film star Hadley Baxter is drawn inexorably to play the enigmatic pilot on the screen. It is a role that will lead her to an unexpected discovery, throwing fresh and spellbinding light on the story of the unknown Marion Graves. So what I don't know is this a true story? I am very unsure of that, or whether it's a work of fiction. So I'm going to have to do some research on this, but I'm really looking forward to it. My friend, when I was looking at it, France, oh, that sounds really good. So yes, I'm really looking forward to reading that. Then I picked up The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. So it says, in the markets of 18th century Cairo, thieves, tricksters, con artists and outcasts eke out a living, swindling rich nobles and foreign invaders alike. But alongside the new world, the old stories linger, tale of Dijon and spirits, of cities hidden amongst the swirling sands of the desert, full of enchantment, desire and riches, where magic pours down every street, hanging in the air like dust. Many wish their lives could be filled with wonder, but not Nahari. She knows the trades she uses to get by are just tricks and sleight of hand. There's nothing magical about her. She only wishes one day to leave Cairo, but as the saying goes, be careful what you wish for. So that, it just sounds really interesting. With both these books, I read the first kind of couple of pages to see if I thought I would like them, and I thought, oh, yes, really good. So yesterday, Mum and I went to Waterston's for lunch, and I also had some book tokens that I wanted to put on one card, and the guy that was doing it was like, "Woman, will you start spending some of these, please?" You know, it's like, because I have quite a bit, and I was like, okay. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll think about it. Not that I'm stingy, but I know I had books on my shelves, and I was like, do I really need more? And knowing how I'd bought two. But we went for lunch, and one of the ladies was reading a book, and I went, can I interrupt you and ask you what you're reading? So she told me what it is, and it's really good, and the second book in this series had just come out. And I was like, oh, I'm not too sure, and sort of explained what I liked. I think you'll really like this book. So I thought, what the heck? I've got book tokens. They're meant to be spent on books that maybe I wouldn't want to be, I maybe wouldn't buy for myself, sort of thing. They're more like presents. So I bought this book, and it is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. So again, read the first sort of page and really thought it sounded interesting. So here we go. Welcome to the Ninth House. Galaxy Alex Stern is the most unlikely member of Yale's freshman class. A dropout and the sole survivor of a horrific unsolved crime, Alex was hoping for a fresh start. But her free ride comes with a catch. She has been tasked with monitoring Yale's secret societies, notorious haunts of the rich and the powerful. Now there's a dead girl on campus, and Alex is the only person willing to look deeper, because the societies are far more sinister and extraordinary than anyone ever imagined. They tamper with forbidden magic, they raise the dead, and sometimes they prey on the living. So this is Leigh Bardugo, I believe. This is her first adult book. So, I thought Yale secret societies, it could be really good. I also thought, since it's murder, I thought that could do me for actually my one of my books for March Mystery Madness, that which starts next week. So I thought, well, that could be quite good. And that book happened to be a buy one get one half price, and I had to browse on some of the other shops and discovered that this was another one buy one half price. So this is Blood Marked by Tracy Dion. This is the second book in the Legendborn cycle. So this is the second of the kind of the Arthurian legends. So it says, the shadows have risen and the line is law. All Bree wanted was to uncover the truth about her mother's death. So she infiltrated the Legendborn Order, a secret society descended from King Arthur's knights, only to discover her own ancestral power. Now Bree has become someone new, a medium, a blood crafter, a scion. But the ancient war between the demons and the Order is rising to a deadly peak, and Nick, the Legendborn boy Bree fell in love with, has been kidnapped. The regents who rule the Order will do whatever it takes to hide the war, so Bree and her friends must rescue Nick themselves. But enemies are everywhere. Bree's own powers are unpredictable, and she can't escape her growing attraction to Selwyn, the mage sworn to protect Nick until death. If Bree has any hope of saving herself and the people she loves, she must control her powers. Without losing herself in the process, will she become a legend or break it? So again, I thought kidnapped, these disappeared, possibly could do for March Mystery Madness as well. So those are the books that I bought this week. I have to say, I am really looking forward to reading all of them, and I'm sort of beginning mentally to put my list together for March Mystery Madness of what I'd like to read. So yeah, that is. I think there's there are a number there, at least two there, that I will definitely, hopefully, try and read during March, which is good. So what's this weekend planned? Well, today we've got rugby, which is fine. Tomorrow we'll video the rugby because Scotland are playing tomorrow, but we'll video that because we're hopefully going out for lunch with my cousin-in-law and my 3 cousins, so that'll be really, really nice. Haven't seen them for about 6 months, no, more than 6 months actually, about 8-9 months, so it'll be nice to see them, so we'll do that. And then next week, at the moment, touch wood, I've got a quiet week, which is great because there's so much I need to do. I am so behind on my book reviews and book review videos, so I need to get those done. But yeah, so kind of that's kind of where I'm at. Crafting wise this week, I've done a wee bit more on my blanket, but not enough to sort of show you. I haven't done any more on my cross stitch, so that's fine. But that's it for this video. As I say, well, you are going to get the footage from from Toppings after this. I really enjoyed it. Beautiful bookshop. Oh yes. So I hope you'll enjoy that. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, friends. Please let me know down in the comments if you read any of the books I mentioned. If so, what did you think of them? I'd love to know. Are there any there that I've sort of said of the 4 that I have that I've hauled? Are there any of those that appeals to you to read? I would love to know. What are you reading this weekend? What are you going to be doing this weekend? It would be really nice to know. But until my next video, friends, stay safe. Happy reading. Bye. Hey friends, well I'm in Toppings bookshop in Edinburgh, and they very kindly said that I can do some videoing here as long as I don't get any of the booksellers in. But it is beautiful. There's so many different rooms that it's just amazing, and they have the ladders, which is just so fun. So I'm just kind of giving you an overview of what they have. This is kind of the fiction area. So yeah, the choice is amazing, honestly. The selection is just amazing. And then if we walk over here, see, this is all fiction. And then we go through here. More over here, and then we're into this is graphic novels, and then more there, and then we're into the detective fiction, which I haven't totally looked at yet, but I will do, and then into here. And this is kind of what we got. We've got MBS Health, Feminism and Queer Studies, Business, Economics, Politics, loads of politics. Psychology and philosophy at the other end. I'm not allowed to, I've been asked not to get any of the booksellers in, so I'm not going to. Then we go through here, and you've got more rooms. So you've got natural history here. This is the top part of it. I say I'm trying not to get any of the sellers in. There's natural history, environmentalism. There's ornithology, more natural history. Then we come into this one, and this one's kind of all art. The noise you're hearing is them working outside doing the tramway down Leith Walk. Art history. So yeah, so that's another little bit of Edinburgh for you. That's Leith Walk there, going all the way down to the Leith Docks area and Royal Yacht Britannia and stuff. So yeah, you've got this, and then if you go through this little this wee bit here, you get art criticism. So it's amazing what they have here. It's just, this is the top. There's still more to go, by the way. This is the top sort of section, and so we're now into gardening, architecture, photography, crafts, fashion, design. You know, absolutely fantastic. So that's kind of what we've got here. And then if we go back out, see, I'm trying to do this so I don't get anybody else in the video, because I don't think people want to be videoed. So see, that's kind of looking back towards there. And then I'm going to take to this area here, this cookery, and some other hardback fiction, I call it. Beautiful editions. And then there's more here, which is just amazing. So yeah, I just love these stairs. And then we come through here, so we've got more hardback fiction. And then more. Now if I take you into this little room here, this is the children's section, okay? Look at this. I mean, they've got so much, it's amazing. And it's just, you know, such a variety. And then they've got poetry and tales, and they've got hardback classics, young readers, reference, and then loads of reference books and picture books. I mean, it's really well done. I love the sofa that you can just sit and read on, which is really nice. So yeah, so this is one lot of children's section. There is a YA section as well. I'll take you through to it if I can, so I don't get anybody in it. If I keep going this way, this is kind of coming into their YA section. Young adult, all the way along here. And then you've got that as well. And more drama, poetry. It is such a beautiful shop. And that's kind of where we were through the other way. And then if we go into, you know, this is us coming back to the fiction section again. So this is all of the upstairs. When I go downstairs, I'll let you see what the downstairs looks like. Okay, I'm now downstairs. So you've got like sport, games and puzzles, humour. These are the stairs we went up to get up. And then we're now, there's military. Look at all these collectibles. Look at them. It's beautiful. So just go, and you've got biographies here. Loads of biographies. A whole, oh there's, I'm going to go this way because I don't want to get the booksellers in. And if I go this way, I've got literature, history, loads of history, and then if I do that, And so there we go, that's, and I say gorgeous with the little, and there's Scottish history here, so yeah, so just there's an overview for you of it, really beautiful.